The actual
Okay.
principal and
Okay.
interest never changes. That amount is fixed.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
let's say when you add up the principal and interest payment, let's say it comes up to $450. Okay. Then the taxes and insurance part comes up to $150 based on what taxes and insurance are costing him now. But let's say the taxes and insurance increases now from $150 to $200 on average a month. Now he has to pay that. So it would behoove him and everybody else who's listening, every now and then go to your insurance company and see, what am I paying for insurance, and then do a little shopping and see if you can get the same coverage at a lower premium amount. So you can control how much you pay for taxes and insurance. Now,
Right.
listen, please don't get disheartened. There are things he can do to make sure that payment doesn't get out of control. All right.
Okay.
All right. So he can, number one, find out if there's a one-time payment he can make so he can keep
Yeah.
his mortgage payment the same.
They did specify that a certain amount
Can he do that?
for the past due,
Can he do that?
but then
hmm
he could do that.
But
But they predicted what the increase will be for the rest of the year,
right.
and then it still increased the mortgage payment.
Well, that he's going to have to discuss with them and talk this over. But once you understand what's really going on, now you can talk to them from a position of strength. I understand.
Okay.
So what increase? Was it my taxes? Was it my insurance, or was it both?
Okay.
He can ask that question. All right. Now,
Okay.
if it finds
Yeah.
out that the taxes are the same, but the insurance increased, then he can ask, well, what if I got a new insurance company with a lower premium?
Okay.
So now you're going into this thing. Now you're negotiating with them. I do not want my payment to increase. And let's see what I can do to fix that.
Okay.
Okay.
He should go to the tax office and find out if the land taxes increase. Is
Well,
that what you're saying?
well, he can go to the bank and find out, why are you charging me more? What changed? Was it the taxes?
Okay.
Was it the
And yet
insurance?
again, the bank, he has no local bank. It's an out of town.
Right. Mortgage
Yeah.
company. He can give them a call.
Okay.
They have a phone number. Give them a call and say, what increased? Taxes or insurance?
Okay.
Or both?
Okay.
Find out, and then see, now what you know what you're dealing with, now you can go and see, how can I get that reduced? So now here are your choices to get it reduced. You can get a new insurance company and say, listen, I want this coverage, but I don't want to pay as much for it. What kind of deal can you make me? See,
Okay.
most people are unaware, even for you. Sometimes, do you pay your car insurance automatically?
No, it's not automatically paid. No.
Yes.
It's a separate, yeah.
But every 6 months, we pay our car insurance. And you know what I've been guilty of? I
Okay.
don't remember what my car insurance was 6 months ago. So if they increase it slightly, I don't notice it. And every year, they charge me a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. So when you see those commercials on TV and they say, oh, come to us and we'll save you $300, it's like an introductory rate. We get them in at this low rate, but then every year we raise it up just a little bit more and a little bit more,
yeah,
and a little bit more. Okay. So they get their money back that way. But then guess what? You play the game all over again. Let me go to another insurance company. Then they'll give me a low rate. But keep an eye on what they're doing every year and increasing your premiums. So those are things you can do. Now, the other thing you can do is, if you have the type of mortgage that you can opt out of escrow, that you can pay your taxes and insurance yourself if you have that type of mortgage.
Okay, well, we'll ask that question.
And that way, now it goes all the way back down to his mortgage payment would just be the mortgage payment itself, the principal and interest, with no taxes and insurance.
Right, and he would be responsible for the
Yes.
taxes and insurance. That's what, yes.
Exactly.
And they can get it at a lesser cost than what they're charged.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I hope that's helpful.
Oh, it is. It's very helpful.
Okay. Now, if you also want, you can go to ice10k.com. All right. And then you'll see our office number there. You can set up for a consultation. and then we can go into this thing in depth and we can help you to save some money.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Okay.
Has this
Sounds
information
good.
been helpful?
Very.
Okay. So listen, don't be dismayed. These things happen all the time to all of us, but we are still in control once we know the rules
Yeah.
to the game.
And that's what I told him. Mine
Mhm.
increases some every year, but not to that. It never that dramatic. It was like
Mhm.
my mouth dropped. I was like,
Yeah. Well, so how long has he been in this mortgage?
a year?
Okay. Now, they may not have been charging enough from the very beginning.
Well, I'm thinking that's what it is. That's
Mhm.
what they said. But then, I'm like, how do you go into it like that
Mhm.
and not know,
The other thing that comes to mind, did he keep making his mortgage payment all the way through this, or did he take it?
yes.
He never stopped making the mortgage
No,
payment. He never took advantage of the program. Okay. Well, if that's
no, because he.
well, if that's
Go
the
ahead.
case, then I would look at that and see what you can do to control the cost on that. Those are the things that I would look at to see if we can, keep those payments under control.
Very well.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other questions for you?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You are so welcome, Miss Roxanne.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.